I'm Tiffany Young for IdeateTV, and I'm here with April, the Royal Hawaiian, and she's one of the original 12. Tell us about that.
Well, I'm one of the original 12 girls from Glow, and I was at an interview in Hollywood. So we were auditioning at the Hyatt Hotel, and I actually was with Hollywood, our Hollywood character. Her and I were at the same audition, and basically we were there. Nobody knew what we were there for. And then they said, okay, well, you're here for a wrestling show, a ladies' wrestling show. Well, it was actresses, dancers, models, all these different girls. Probably a third of them got up and left as soon as they said wrestling.
Really?
Yes. So we stayed, and they had a ring, and we did some tumbling and stuff like that. And so after all of it, myself and Hollywood were cast for the show, for the pilot. And we were 2 of the 12 that were selected for the pilot. And then the pilot, we actually trained in like Watts or somewhere in LA, and we trained with Mondo Guerrero. And he was the famous Guerrero family. And so with the new Netflix show, Chavo is working with them, teaching them wrestling. And so I ended up wrestling, and after we got into the regular show, once it was sold, I became one of the trainers with Americana, and then we trained the next set of girls that came on to Glow. Oh, wow. And so it was real exciting. It's been 32 years later, and who would have thought we would have been here talking about Glow?
Right? I mean, you were just there like, I'm auditioning for something, and you find out it's wrestling, and you made a career out of it.
Well, I was an athlete, so I was kind of up for anything. I grew up between 2 brothers, so I was a tomboy, and I played softball and basketball in high school and grade school, whatever. So I was up for it. You know, but I didn't know anything about wrestling really, but you know, it was okay because they trained us. I mean, I know a little bit. I followed a little bit of wrestling, but I wasn't a fanatic about it, you know. But once I got into it, it was exciting. So, you know, it was a very exciting time in my life. I was 23. Oh, wow. So what do I know at 23? Right. But we did, you know, we did real well. We tried to develop the characters, and I was a bad girl, so I did whatever I had to do to cheat. And my thing was crushing pineapples. So I always would crush pineapples, and so that's my big thing. And then my big move was getting on the top rope, and it's called the Hawaiian Crush, and I would jump off the top rope and land right on them. So yeah, so I have a big fan base. They're called the Pineapple Heads.
That's awesome.
And a fan named it and said, oh yes, it's the Pineapple Nation. So that's what, yeah. So I have a group of Pineapple Heads, and it's exciting. I'm on Facebook and social media, so I have a lot of exciting fans that have been dedicated for 32 years.
Wow,
it's awesome. I feel
like I've seen that hashtag before.
Yes, yeah. It's been pretty exciting, and then with the the new show Netflix, it's just brought everything back, back to the forefront, and everybody's excited, and they're like, oh yeah, you guys are the ones that paved the way. And I said, well, yes. I said, if there were no Glow Girls, there wouldn't be ever been divas, and so it's exciting, with the Me Too movement. We're excited about supporting, women's rights and pay and all the good things. Female empowerment. Yes, that's what we want. Today is the Evolution all women's wrestling show, and our Ivory, well, she was Tina Ferrari in our show, and she was in WWF as Ivory, and so she's in that show today. Oh, wow. So it's exciting. That is exciting. Accomplishment that she did, and we're excited for her, so it's really good. Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking.
No problem. Aloha.